Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I should go get one. Yeah, I'm gonna go get one.
All right.
These stupid medical ones.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Ghost Freakin' Talking. That's right, Ghost Freakin' Talking live. We're live today at Wolf Hollow in Rockford, Illinois. So if you guys are in the Rockford area, make sure to just come into Wolf Hollow and say hello to both me and the lovely
Nessie.
Nessie. What's going on, Nessie?
Not much. How are you?
Doing all right. Doing the
Good.
COVID thing here. Check
Yes.
this out.
Yes.
If you guys are looking for an awesome mask, the one I'm wearing right now, they actually have down here at Wolf Hollow. So you guys can come down and get some awesome spooky masks to put on.
Yeah, I need to go get a spooky mask.
But yeah, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is the live version of Ghost Freakin' Talking. We will be posting this on our podcast channels, wherever you get Spotify, iTunes, Stitcher Radio, all those other fun stuff. Was it Apple? Is it iTunes anymore? Or is it Apple Podcasts? I don't know what they want to call it anymore. But wherever you get your podcast, that's where we are. So we were asked to come back to Wolf Hollow. This is our second time at Wolf Hollow. We were here probably back around Christmas time, and we did some spooky like stuff behind, like all the history of Christmas and stuff like that. And we talked about Krampus, because we all love the Krampus monster, right?
Yeah.
But we are here today just to talk to people. We have asked people to come in and share their spooky stories with us. We do have a third microphone set up. And as you guys can see, we do have the what would we call it? The newsroom cam.
The newsroom cam.
The
yeah.
newsroom cam is pointed out here, so we can have some people, if they have some spooky stories, to come share with us. And what we're going to also do is give away either a Ghost Freakin' Talking T-shirt or a coffee cup for whoever comes and shares their awesome story. Check out this awesome coffee cup we got right there. You guys can't see it on the podcast,
No,
but yeah.
not on the podcast.
But we have also brought in our other co-host by popular demand. We did bring in
Martha.
Martha made the trip, so Martha decided she wanted to come out and have some fun with us today here at Wolf Hollow. So yeah, I believe we actually have people already that walked in. Are you guys here to share stories with us?
I'm looking for the picture right now.
Ah, awesome.
Cool.
Very cool. So if you guys want to share your story with us, like I said, we have it set up here so we can practice our social distancing.
Yeah, no problem. Take your time.
Yeah, go ahead and take your time. But we will also, I'm not really paying too much attention to the chat out here, but we are also going to have the Lizzie Borden house live. We are going to take some peeks into the Lizzie Borden house, because this weekend they were doing a live event on the Dark Zone for the Lizzie Borden house, and it has been a trash show so far.
Definitely a lot different than the Conjuring House live show.
Yeah. I don't feel as vested into the Lizzie Borden house as I did with the Conjuring house.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know. I think with the Conjuring house, it felt more authentic.
Okay.
It was the family that owns the house. Mm-hmm. They're there talking to you. They brought in Susan Slaughter, who, she's hot. I'll give her that. But it just doesn't have that family togetherness feel to it as the Conjuring did, because the Heinzen family actually made you feel like you were part of the family.
Yeah.
More than this is kind of like this is a show that they're doing.
Yeah,
now.
okay, I can see that.
This is a program that they're doing.
Not so personalized, I guess.
Yeah, no, not so personalized. But yeah, so we'll touch on a little bit on what I seen yesterday with the Lizzie Borden house.
Okay.
But yeah, our goal here today is to talk to people about spooky stories, about spooky experiences, because in the end, what's one of our taglines for the show?
Everybody has a story to tell.
Everybody does have a story to tell. And hopefully today we get some awesome stories from the awesome people that come through Wolf Hollow. this they reopened probably about what did it say, about a month or so ago, after the whole COVID shutdown thing.
Yes.
For small businesses, and I do know that Rockford small businesses had a rough go at it. And
Yeah.
it's nice to see that people still supported the small businesses once
Absolutely.
they reopened.
Yeah.
So we are all about the small businesses.
Yep. And
Yeah.
Follow is
What follow is
awesome. You know,
yeah.
if you're really into the creepy and just kind of the odd things in life, this is a perfect place for you to come and explore.
Yeah. So I once again I do apologize if we're a little muffled. Like I said, we do have some masks on today, and so Nessie's like, I'm gonna pass out in like 5 minutes.
I'm okay right now. I got the air conditioner on.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
usually
yeah.
these masks I start
Yeah.
getting really
Well,
hot.
you can
so.
you can go and take a break whenever you want to, and we will keep things rolling here. We have 2 shifts we're doing today. We're doing from 12 to 2,
All right.
and then we're also we're gonna take about a half-hour break, and then we will be back probably we'll hopefully roughly around 2:30. 2:30 to 4.
To 4.
Yeah, we'll do a second shift, and
All right.
and if we have time, we're going to touch on Black-Eyed Kids because we were just actually talked about. I brought it up to you the other
Yeah.
day because I don't know what we were
I
talking
forgot
about.
what it was, but yeah.
But
so.
you're like, oh, you don't see any kind of like whiteness in people's eyes or something. I don't know how
I
we
don't
got
remember
on
how
it.
it came up.
Then I was
but-
like, well, that kind of sounds like the Black-Eyed Kids, and you looked at me like, what are the Black-Eyed Kids? And so we'll dive into the history of the Black-Eyed Kids. I don't think we've really touched on them on this podcast, but a lot of people clamor for Black-Eyed Kid stories, and it's really creepy. They're more of like a harbinger of bad things to come. Not as bad as the Mothman, but I believe it's more onto you personally than big monstrous events as what
Gotcha.
Mothman brings.
Gotcha.
Like I still say, Mothman brought COVID. I will still stick to that, and that's why he was hanging out O'Hare, because the first
Oh, you mentioned that. Yeah.
the Mothman was seen a couple weeks before the first case of COVID showed up through O'Hare.
Huh.
So,
Crazy.
there we go. That's
All right.
all right. Hold
Hi,
on a second
guys.
here, guys. I will.
Unmuted there.
I got to get to my microphone real quick. I got to remember that my computer is so backwards.
There you go.
All right, guys. Welcome to the show. We
Thank
are
you.
Ghost Freakn Talking. I don't know if you guys have heard of us before or not, but
Yes.
oh, awesome.
Oh, great.
Very cool. Thank you
So,
for.
What's your names?
My name is Linda,
Linda? My name's Jordan. And Jordan. Nice to meet you guys.
and I am chairperson of UAW Local 1268 Paranormal Committee.
Oh,
so
very
we go
nice.
to a lot of places, and this was taken in the basement of Randolph Asylum.
Ooh, look at that. That's
Where's
a
Randolph Asylum?
look
in
at that. That's a
Winchester, Indiana.
Full on apparition.
Wow.
Full body. That's crazy. I don't know
Wow.
if I can. I don't know. I'm gonna try to see
okay.
if I can get it on. Move it over just a little bit. I don't. So if you guys are watching this via YouTube, that picture's actually coming in pretty good. Look
It
at
is,
that.
yeah.
That is crazy.
There was a cook down, because in all the old asylums, they were most likely poorhouses at one point.
Mm-hmm.
So, especially with the women, your husband could just be like, she's crazy, and drop you off. You had no rights.
Right.
So, there was a cook that cooked everything down in the basement. And it was like her place to be, that everything had to go by her. So, we were wondering if that was her, because we closed this big sliding door. And after that, the whole atmosphere changed. Like, why did you close the door? Why are you down here in my business?
Wow. So when was that?
It was about a year ago, because we
Okay.
haven't been able to do much because of the COVID.
Right.
Which is really depressing. But I'm going to see if I can find another picture. I just got a new phone. I can't figure anything out.
Yeah, I'm on. I just got a
You did
brand new
too,
iPhone
yeah.
as well, and it's like, whoa, I can do this now. I can do this.
I can't find it, but I can tell you about it. About a month ago, we went and found Ed Gein's place.
Whoa, up in Wisconsin.
Cool.
Yes. And while his house is no longer standing,
Right.
one of my committee members has just one of those stupid little apps on your phone, like the Ovilus.
Yeah.
The Iovilus. Yep.
And she had brought her friend Vaughn with. He's not part of the committee. He just tagged along. But on her phone, on the Ovilus, it came up, bring him.
Really?
Oh, wow.
We've been to Waverly. We love Waverly.
Oh, that's one of my places I really want to go. I really want to hit Waverly. That's on my bucket list of paranormal haunts I need to
You
get
won't
to.
be disappointed. We don't know what happened, but I have one of those grid lights that puts out green. And they're like, no, we dare you to walk alone to the end of the hallway. Well, they could see something next to me.
Really?
And when I got all the way down there, all of a sudden the grid light formed like this big circle and just like opened up and poofed.
Really?
So we don't know if it could have been a portal.
Ah.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
not
Maybe.
really sure, but we have never been disappointed at Waverly.
Really?
People are awesome. The times are awesome.
Yeah, because
check it
I drove by Waverly because we were on our way back from Disney or something. We drove down to Disney and we were driving through, because it's Louisville.
Yep.
We were driving back through Louisville and we stayed there overnight. And I was like, oh man, we should just go down to Waverly and just check it out. But, you know, the kids were too young at the time, so
Yeah.
couldn't get them in. So it's like, oh, well, that was a busted trip. But, you know, it is a bucket list to get to Waverly. So you've been to it multiple times? Or?
Twice.
Twice.
Wow, how
Wow.
cool.
That's nice.
One time it was August and it was so hot, we didn't get a lot of activity. But the next time we went in April, and we had like a cold wave. So it was like 34 degrees.
Oh, wow.
But that's when it was the most active.
Yeah.
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 But we've been to there. We've been to Malvern Manor. We've been to Ashmore Estates.
Oh, sweet.
It's just been a passion of mine since I was probably her age. She's
Really?
8.
That's cool.
Nice.
So are you into it as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
One time she went down to Mississippi, and me and my dad, we took some of her ghost hunting stuff. We went around the house and we got some information.
Oh.
That's cool.
I'm glad she's taken it on because rather than sitting in front of the TV, she talks about ghost hunting. And
Right.
I do.
We watch all the ghost shows.
Yeah.
Nice. What's your favorite ghost show?
Ghost Adventures.
Yes.
Adventures,
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
no, not another one.
Yes. Oh, you know,
Not a fan, huh?
Zacharina.
Zacharina. Oh, yeah.
Because, I mean, nothing ever happens like that.
Yeah.
We have been to multiple places, and not that I know of, I've never been possessed.
Yeah.
Anything, I just think he acts too much.
Yeah.
So
the
I'm
cameras
always
a
like,
little
he's
bit.
a little girly, so I call
Yeah.
him Zacharina.
Yeah, I won't lie because I was never a big believer in the paranormal until we moved into a house that had paranormal activity in it, and you know that got me interested into watching the shows. And at that time, that's when Ghost Adventures was just starting up and was picked up. So you know, everything that I took into my ghost hunting. Foray into the world is what I learned from Ghost Adventures. So,
We do like to watch it just to see which places he's been and to see,
Oh, technical
Ghost.
difficulty, ghost.
exactly.
just to see if it's an option for my committee.
Yeah.
So we do watch it.
So have you guys ever been out to Iowa for the Valiska Axe House?
That is something we want to do.
All right, because
But
that's
it's
one of the
really,
that's another
really
place I really
small.
want to go to.
I don't think she's ever been.
No.
Yeah, because
She tells me all her stories.
oh, very cool. Yeah, because Valiska is one of the spots I really want to go to as well. And I don't know if you guys know, right now they are live streaming at the Lizzie Borden house it's called the Dark Zone.
That would be good.
And all weekend they are live streaming from the Lizzie Borden house. And probably about 2 months ago, they were at the Conjuring house and did a live feed from there for 7 days. So
that's pretty
Wow.
they're like, well, what other places can we go to? And I'm petitioning for Valiska or over here at Tinker Swiss, trying to get them to come in here and do that.
What's your favorite episode of Ghost Adventures, though?
My favorite episode of Ghost Adventures, I would have to say, was it the Goldfield Hotel?
Scary.
The return to the Goldfield, because they did their original documentary at Goldfield. That's where the bricks got tossed. So
What's Mimi's favorite one?
I don't know.
The one with Post Malone.
Oh, Post Malone.
I don't think I've seen that one.
It's kind of a scaredy cat.
when they went to the museum with
No,
Post
they were
Malone?
in some kind of haunted house.
Oh, were they?
Like a haunted attraction, not
It
really.
was like a haunted for a Halloween house.
Yeah.
It was
Gotcha.
haunted,
Oh, very cool.
caves and stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I must not have seen that one because I know that Post Malone was at Zach's museum,
Museum.
and they had
okay.
they had an issue with the Dybbuk box that was there. And
See, that's something I would not mess with.
No, I don't think I would
yeah,
either.
Yeah, we watched the Dybbuk box
Yeah,
episode,
we
and
did, yeah.
you know, me, I'm skeptical first, and then you know, if I can't explain it, then I consider it paranormal. So you know, Ouija boards really don't. I'll collect them because I like collecting secondhand Ouija boards, but I don't think they're portals or anything like that. I just think it's a kid's board game that people, you know, that wants to jack with people.
Scare people.
You know, and I say that just now because I've never been with somebody, you know, that actually happened, you know, with the Ouija board. That could change my mind. I've always had things against mediums until I sat down in this building and had a medium hit everything on my father that passed away. Mm-hmm. And so, yeah, I'm still skeptical on most mediums, but I do have a little bit more believing in the mediumness, I guess. So I haven't sat down with somebody at a Ouija board and have it, you know, just jump around like these other people get.
And
to.
that-
One of my
Yeah.
favorite ghost stories is we had a dog. He passed away almost 4 years ago. His name was Hova. He was named after Jay-Z, Jehovah.
Okay.
I had just bought my Jeep, and I got off at like 6 o'clock in the morning from Chrysler. So we went and ate at Perkins. When I came back out to jump in my Jeep, I could feel him in the car. I'm like, Hova, it's like 6 a.m. What are you doing here, you silly dog?
Right.
Oh,
And it was very intense. When I left and I got to the stoplights at Perryville and State, the car coming from my right blew through the stop sign.
Oh no.
So I'm wondering if I hadn't taken that 30
Yeah,
seconds,
30 seconds.
Right.
You
to
would have.
stop and
Yeah.
acknowledge him, could I have gotten a hit? It's one of those things
wow.
you never know.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
never
I've
know.
I've had an experience where I was at a ghost hunt, and I got into my truck, and it felt like somebody sat down next to me when I got in the truck. So I know that feeling of you know something's not supposed to be there,
Something's there.
but something just moved. You know.
His presence is really intense when it comes through.
Yeah.
It's almost like this big breeze comes in and you can feel it.
Nice.
But he was our favorite dog, wasn't he?
Oh, that's cool though. Yeah.
So do you feel things often? Like if you go out to these haunts or whatever,
Yes.
do you feel it physically?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Emotionally?
Sometimes people will come through. I'm not going to say I'm a medium, but sometimes I'll be like, does anybody know this or does this make any sense? And it will.
Yeah.
One guy, I told him, I said, does the term got you mean anything? And he said that his grandpa would slump down in his wheelchair and somebody would come up and be like, are you okay? And he'd be like, gotcha. Scared the crap out of him.
Wow.
So I think it's all on how you open yourself up and
Yeah.
everything. But it's something I enjoy. And my committee is awesome. We have a variety of people. You've got like me who really wants to find something and believe it. And then my financial secretary, Brian, he's like, oh, no, that didn't happen. That didn't.
Little
He's
more
more the
skeptic.
skeptic. But anytime he does anything, he'll try to do it 2 or 3 times to replicate it to see if it was, I don't know, lint, a bug,
Right.
whatever.
Right.
So
Yeah.
the variety of people I have on my committee are amazing.
Very cool.
And
Yep.
here's our cards.
Oh,
if
awesome.
you ever want to follow us, 'cause
Oh, yeah, definitely.
we got a ton of things to do, but we wanted to stop in.
Oh yeah,
Well,
no problem.
thank
If
you
you guys
so
want,
much.
take a sticker or a
Some
button.
pins?
Yeah, and go and leave your name with Liz at the front desk.
Oh, they
and
know.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna poll for either your option of a coffee cup or a T-shirt, and then we'll have it delivered to the store.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, thank you.
All right. I appreciate it.
Thank you guys.
All right, guys. So yeah,
right.
there we go. We got our first story of the day. Very
Yeah.
cool. We ghost hunters among us.
We are not alone.
We are not alone. But yeah, it freaked me out. I kind of looked over, and all of a sudden the YouTube thing shut down.
Yeah, I saw one of the windows shut down.
I was like,
and-
oh no.
What happened?
So I'm going to mess around right here real quick with this. I don't know. Do I open a new tab? Let's see.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to open this into its own tab, but it's not gonna work. Hold on. There we go. Because I want to try to watch a little bit of the Borden house. Because
what's
right
going
now
on there.
we just have the front room of the Borden house where the father was axed. So right now what we're looking at it's the room where the father Borden got killed. They have they have a Ouija board out on the table.
Oh, I
so
see it,
I
yeah.
think they actually went and did a Ouija board last night. I gave up on the cameras because no offense to the people putting on, at the Dark Zone,
Mm-hmm.
but this was a crap show from the beginning with the Borden house. I love Bill's dancing right now, but just I don't know. They had worked out all the stuff at the Conjuring house, right?
Yes.
Because the
Well,
first
you'd
couple
think,
days,
Yeah.
first couple days at the Conjuring house were pretty rough.
Yeah.
But
sure.
then, after a couple days, they ironed everything out.
Yes.
And cameras were working. You would have thought that they could just cookie cutter what they did at the Conjuring house and put it on right here at the Dark Zone.
Yeah, you'd think it'd be that easy,
Yeah.
but it's not.
Yeah. So, I don't know, Bill. I know Bill listens to the show, so I don't know if he's if he popped in on this or not. But because Bill is the guy that does the audio and video at the Dark Zone. He's right now in the Lizzie Borden house in the bedroom or in the
Living
the
room?
sitting room.
Oh, the sitting room, as they call it.
Yeah, the sitting room of where the father Borden got axed in the head multiple times.
Or it was a hatchet, apparently.
Yeah, yes. There's Chris Fleming. He is a psychic medium. He was on last night. We watched him for a little bit, and he talked about how the spirits of the Lizzie Borden house have told him that it wasn't an axe that killed him. It was a hatchet.
A hatchet.
So,
Bye.
the hatchet is what killed. Because you would think, Lizzie Borden, being a female, if she did it, do you think she's gonna be able to swing an axe or more of a hatchet?
Yeah, I don't know.
I would think a hatchet would.
Probably a hatchet.
Yeah.
I know axes can be kind of heavy, and I don't know how many times she, hit him.
Yeah. Well, the thing, because we looked it up at one point, because there's a little nursery rhyme that
Yeah.
said, Lizzie Borden axed her mother 40 times and came in and gave her dad 41 or something like
Something
that.
like that, yeah.
But in real, I think it was 18 for the stepmother and I think 11 for the father.
Yeah, even at those smaller numbers, I don't think I could swing an axe that many times.
No, not even me.
No.
I
Like,
suck
to be
at
effective.
cutting wood with an axe. Has anyone ever tried to go and cut wood with an axe and not broke their damn arms off?
No, I have not.
But yeah, I couldn't imagine swinging an axe and then just
Yeah. it just
repeatedly
messed
kept
up.
doing it. But like I said, a lot bit of the technical difficulties of the Lizzie Borden house has actually turned me off from the stream for the most part. I do like what they added with the chat now because each camera had their own chat in the Conjuring house. Here at the Lizzie Borden, the chat travels throughout all cameras. So you can go to one camera and the chat will be the same, this and that. That way the conversation still flows.
Yeah.
But it does raise some kind of, like something happened in a room and someone's like, oh, that was cool. And then you're looking at the camera and you're like, I didn't see anything. But then
Yeah.
you're like, oh, yeah,
That's a
there's
different room.
6 other cameras
Different view. Yeah.
if they're working. Because last time I checked, only 2 cameras worked on the Lizzie Borden thing. So let me check this real quick. Because camera 1's the sitting room. Camera 2 is John Morse room. Looks like they got that camera going now. Lizzie is camera 3. Oh, Lizzie's room is full spectrum. That's cool. That's a nice little addition. And I barely saw the exit sign hanging over the bedroom yesterday. I was like, is that an exit sign hanging in the bedroom?
Yes, it is.
But I guess since this is more of a museum,
Yeah,
they have
Gotta be
to
up
put
to
that up there,
code.
right? Camera 4 is the basement, and there's no basement camera yet, of course. I can't see
Yep,
around my
it's the maid's
computer.
room. Yeah,
The maid's room.
Yep, maid's room.
There is no
No
camera there.
The kids' room.
The kids' room. All right, so the camera in the kids' room is now going.
All right, so you got 3 out of the 6.
Yeah. See, that's what I mean is that, yeah, I get there's technical difficulties, but you work
think you
these
would have
out.
figured
Yeah.
them out, and learned from the first.
I don't know if it's more of this company that the Dark Zone is going through that hosts this thing. Maybe their servers aren't strong enough to hold all this information that's going through.
Yeah, who knows?
But yeah, I'm gonna have to go back because another cool thing that I will say that is going on with this stream is that you can actually rewind and watch
Go back
something
and check
from
something out.
earlier.
If you have a question.
So if you wanted to go and check out, this morning or something like that, you could always rewind and go back. But I've also noticed that using using it on your phone, that the cameras just go to whatever time they want to.
Oh, you don't have real good
No.
control of
No,
what you
and
want to.
you could just
see?
could just click on it just to watch the live stuff, and as soon as you click on it, the camera takes you to an hour and a half ago. But looks like they have a live interview going on right now in the Lizzie Borden house, and whatever this guy is, he's got a green screen going with the Lizzie Borden house in the background. So. I do know that they're doing the whole interview thing via like Skype type thing as well, which is understandable. We're in COVID era, but a lot of them don't have very good equipment to talk to you on.
Yeah.
There was one woman, it was their first interview, and they were kind of doing like a little timeline of the murders and where Uncle Fester was at one time, or the maid was at that time, or whatever. And you couldn't hear a thing she was saying, but the host guy, he was like, I can't hear what you're saying, but keep talking, even though no one could hear what she was talking about.
Oh, my goodness.
It was another thing that frustrated me a little bit about the stream yesterday is that the, how do I want to say it? The host, Jay Blumke, the guy that runs the Dark Zone website and that, he kept veering away from the paranormal side of it and wanted to go hard on the true crime aspect of it. To where they were doing a tour. They were doing a tour of the house with Susan Slaughter and the docent, or whatever you want to call it, the person that takes the tour around the house, right? They started talking paranormal, and Jay interrupted them and said, "No, we're not talking paranormal right now." I'm like, Are you seriously? Are you seriously telling me right now that we can't talk paranormal on your paranormal stream?
Wow. Yeah, that's a bit weird.
Yeah, he goes, well, we're holding off on the paranormal until later. He goes, we want to talk more. We want to make this a thing for our true crime people as well as
The paranormal.
the paranormal.
Well, I mean, I guess, if they want to know, like, what happened. I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense, but still.
Yeah.
Like, don't prohibit people from talking about it.
Yeah. He like interrupted them right when in their
Like,
conversation
that's the whole
and
point
said,
of this.
yeah.
We understand that a crime happened first,
Right.
but yeah.
Yeah, so man. So yeah, the but there was a lot of people coming through yesterday on interviews saying, Lizzie couldn't have done it. there's probably somebody hiding in the house, because I think they said there was an hour difference from when the stepmother got killed to when the father got home and he got killed.
Okay.
So they think that somebody was hiding in the house and just kind of went and axed him to death, whether it was, kind of like a, just a random killing or somebody that didn't like, because these people were like the high flutes of river falls or whatever, lake falls or something falls. Something falls where they're at. But they were kind of like the upper class and kind of running things, and maybe they crossed someone that didn't like them and came in and axed them.
It's a possibility.
But for me, from all the stuff that they were showing yesterday and talking about, there's no way that Lizzie didn't do it.
Yeah.
Just because some of the evidence that they didn't allow in was that there was a bunch of bloody rags downstairs, and this is before DNA and DNA testing and stuff
Right.
like that.
Yeah.
But there were a ton of like bloody rags, like somebody tried to clean up and stuff down in the basement, and a doctor came in and examined Lizzie, and she was all right, this is gonna get a little graphic. Lizzie is on her monthly, so those were her monthly rags,
Oh, how
so they
okay.
could not be admissible in
Oh,
court.
jeez.
I'm like, but from what they made it sound out to be is that these rags were
Like
it's
messy.
like you
like
slaughtered
not,
a pig.
Not possible.
Yeah, exactly. And so,
Gotcha.
yeah, so
But they try to play it off like that's what it was.
Yeah.
So they couldn't talk about it.
yeah, so
Those attorneys, man.
and we all know that nowadays, if that would have happened, the DNA would have probably came back saying, both her parents were on those rags as well. So
Jeez. It's messed
yeah,
up, man.
it's pretty messed up. Hey there, how's it going?
Hi.
Doing all right? Hey there, how's it going? Doing all right. We have more people walking into the store. So if we can get, I don't know if these people are into the paranormal, if they have any
We don't
paranormal
know.
stories. I don't know. We'll keep an eye on that. But more into the Lizzie Borden thing is that I did not know that they removed the heads of the parents and brought them as evidence in the courtroom of the Lizzie Borden case.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's pretty
Could you?
messed up.
And they tried saying that was one of the things that swayed the jury to say that a woman couldn't do that kind of thing to these people
Because a woman couldn't chop
because
it
a
off.
woman couldn't, do what the damage that she did to these people's heads. Basically, they said it was the equivalent of bringing in the gloves in the OJ case, and having OJ fake where he couldn't get the gloves on and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Basically, the bringing in the heads of the Borden case was the same effect as the gloves of the O.J. Simpson case.
my
Because
goodness.
back in the day, that was like the O.J. Simpson case of its time.
Yeah.
Was this?
Well, yeah, it's a horrific crime that happened. and-
Plus, it was a well-to-do family,
yeah.
and who
'Cause if it was just a regular family, you wouldn't hear about it,
yeah.
more than likely.
Yeah, and then another aspect that they brought in to the whole Lizzie Borden thing, they brought in an astrologer to talk yesterday, and he said that because of the astrology and the way the planets were lined up, and how Uranus had not been discovered at the time, but it was in some kind of alignment with her birth date, that date aligned for her to kill her parents because astrology told her to.
Yeah, that's a bit big stretch for me there.
That's a huge stretch.
Yeah.
I get it. They have to try to look at all kinds of different
Well, of
angles that they
course.
can with this,
Yeah.
but
That's a
seriously,
bit of a stretch.
that is a huge stretch.
Yep.
So how are you holding up? You doing okay?
Yeah, I'm managing.
You're managing. You're not sweating through your.
I'm okay. It's for the moment.
Oh, you're okay for the moment.
For the moment.
Very cool. But yeah, like I said, guys, we are live right now. I don't know how good the quality of the video is coming through right now.
I think we look good.
No, yeah,
Looks good over
we look
here.
good. I just don't know how we sound.
Well, yeah, I know with them being muffled a little bit.
So I'm gonna be rude here, and I'm going to
Bust out your phone.
I'm gonna bust out my phone, and I'm gonna listen a little bit just so I can see how good we're sounding or not. I didn't know how muffled we are. All right,
I think it sounds okay.
I sound all right.
I can hear you, and it doesn't seem muffled.
All right.
So.
Okay, yeah, we sound decent. Very cool. All right, so thank you guys for staying tuned in, to this after that test. But we're sounding good. We're looking good.
Of course.
We're looking fancy. If you guys have not been to Wolf Hollow here in Rockford, Illinois, you guys should check it out. It is a awesome oddity store. I have bought a bunch of stuff through here. I am a collector of skulls, as Martha can attest to. But yeah, they have some awesome skull items here. They have
They got all kinds of cool
glasses. They have coffee cups. They have books on anything.
Everything.
I'm looking at
games.
H.P. Lovecraft books right now, and you got. Hey there, how's it going, guys? Doing all right.
Thank you.
You got funeral signs. They have, at one point, they had, I don't know if they still have it or not, but it's a suit that people couldn't afford to wear.
Yeah, it's over there on the pew.
Oh, here we go. We got to get Randy. If you guys, there he goes.
Yep,
if you guys can see
it
it,
in the newsroom
you
photo.
can see it in the
or
newsroom.
camera there.
The camera right there.
Cool.
If you weren't able to afford to be buried in a suit, they would. I believe there's no back to that suit, and they just kind of lay it over.
Lay it on. Yeah, that's probably the easiest. Like
Yeah.
a rent-a-suit.
Yeah, and they just make you
Yeah,
presentable
it's
for
kinda
your
sad.
visitation or whatnot, and
Yeah.
so there's some, and that suit was used,
Yeah.
man. That's what's really cool about the stuff here.
Mm-hmm.
At one point, they did have a skull, like a bull that was made from a skull.
That's cool.
They had a backbone at one point. I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
They
They do have dead things in
have
jars.
is a femur? Is that a femur
Yeah,
in
they
the
have a
case over
femur
there?
up there.
They have a nice.
They have like a jaw.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's real, but yeah, they got a lot of really cool stuff. So if
They
you're
got
into
some-
that kind of,
Yeah, some taxidermy
Check it
stuff.
out.
Yeah, definitely. They got some fun T-shirts. I came here and got an awesome 815. That is our area code. Is
Yeah.
815 here, and had a cool little skull moon on it, and all that kind of stuff. But yeah,
so yeah, come down and support local businesses in Rockford here.
yeah, that's what
Follow.
that's what we're here to do. We're here to support, and they are celebrating 1 year. As of Monday, there'll be 1 year that the shop has been open.
That's fantastic.
Minus the
Minus
couple
the
COVID
COVID,
months.
yeah.
But that was understandable
That's out of
for
everyone's
everyone.
control,
Yeah,
so.
exactly.
An act of God.
Yeah, definitely. So, all right, your microphone just fell like a little while ago. Were you
Yes.
moving it or?
No, I didn't touch it. It just fell. So I don't know if it was just not
No,
clipped
on
on
there all the way.
way. That'd be my guess. I don't think it was a.
Oh, you
I
trying?
don't think
Are you
something
trying
was
to say
messing
that
with
I don't
me.
know how to set things up?
Hey, I did not say that. You're implying it.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm not sure, but we'll see if it falls again.
Okay, very cool. But yeah, we are here. We want your spooky stories. If you have a spooky story, come down and share it with us. And if you share your story with us, you can sign up. Be entered to win either a Ghost Freakin' Talking T-shirt or a coffee mug. We are got our coffee mugs back in stock. So
Yep, finally
Boom.
got those back.
look at that. That's a sexy design right there. And if you guys are in the Rockford area and need a design done, go to Slow Death. He is the guy that designed our Ghost Freakin' Talking logo. And I am going to be in talks with him to design a new logo for our other YouTube channel, the Brickhead Family. So
Sweet.
Hopefully we get another cool looking design from him.
I'm sure you will.
And he is dating my sister, so I'll give him some business. But yeah, you guys can see behind me. We have some people walking around here, shopping along. Should we yell at these people? Be like, or would we freak them out?
Scare
Be
them.
like, hey, you guys are on YouTube right now. Going around the world on a podcast where we were trending at one point, but we kind of slacked the last couple weeks. It was really weird because I put out that last podcast and it blew up. People are hungry for it, and then we didn't go back to it.
Well, sometimes life gets in the way,
Yeah, and
Kids.
it's been crazy hot at my house.
yeah,
So, and I don't have AC, so it kind of,
Shame on
it sucks to sit
you.
there and just
Sweat.
sweat.
Yes.
Because I've actually canceled a few live streams from our other YouTube channel as well because of it.
Yeah, it definitely gets a little hot in there, so
But yeah.
don't blame you.
Yeah, so come on down and hang out with us. Like I said, we have until 2 o'clock today, so we got about another hour in us. And then we're going to take about a half-hour break, and then we will be back at 2:30 to 4, and hopefully get more awesome ghost stories from the people around
hopefully we
here.
get some more.
Maybe we'll get either Randy or Elizabeth to come in and show something off of the store. Or maybe should we just pull some stuff off shelves and start? They have really cool posters. They have
They do.
these, they're kind of like carnival
posters.
posters. Would you say carnival posters?
No, those posters over there. What are
Yeah.
they called?
Yeah. Nessie will pop over here.
Madame Talbot.
The
Talbot.
Madame Talbot.
Yeah, but they're like. I don't know. Maybe we can bring the camera.
Yeah.
over there and check them
We'll
out
bring
later.
a couple over here. We got people chatting on the YouTube land. Hold on. And I believe it's my mom. My mom says, "You two are looking good. Love Vanessa's tank top. Have fun." And Bubba Brick says, "What are we doing, Nick and Nessie? We are actually live right now at a shop here in Rockford, Illinois, where we're trying to get people in here and share their spooky stories with us because everybody has a story to tell. Even the people that don't believe usually are always like, yeah, but there was this one time, where you couldn't explain what happened, right?
Yeah.
So we like those kind of stories. We had somebody in here a little earlier. They were sharing their story with, they were a ghost hunter, and they've been to awesome places as Waverly Hills, which I want to go to. And she showed an incredible photo.
Yeah. Pretty
So
crazy.
if you guys are listening via podcast, make sure to go to Ghost Freakn Talking on YouTube and check out the video. And that picture looked really cool. It was full on.
Yeah, it was
Full on a
pretty
girl
crazy.
standing there. I see some people walking around here checking out all the fun stuff. And, this isn't a Halloween store, but you can definitely come down and get some awesome decorations and stuff for your Halloween decoration area.
Yeah. All kinds of
Like I said, if you're a collector of skulls, boom, just come in and check it out.
Skulls here.
MJ Bricks is in the chat. What's up, MJ? Welcome to
MJ.
the stream. Nessie's here with her awesome girly tattoos that's more manly than. I'm trying to read what that sign. Skirba Funeral Home, behind me, behind my bald head.
Yeah, the funeral home.
Yeah, I got a funeral home sign behind me. So yeah, it's the ambiance of the store is really cool. You walk in and it's like you're in like an old time parlor. That's what I kind of feel like.
The parlor feel.
Yeah, like a parlor of a house. You kind of walk in and it's like, whoa, welcome to my house. But yeah, so if you guys see us with our masks on, that's because we are in public. You guys are looking nice today with your merch on. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
If you guys want, make sure to go and get your own Ghost Freakn Talking merch. You can find that link in the description below. We even have coffee cups. And somebody actually ordered a mask.
It wasn't me.
With the Ghost Freakin' Talking logo on it.
That's
so,
cool though.
Yeah. So either they just saw the logo and was like, oh, this is kind of cool. Or they didn't know how to spell freaking. Because everyone's like, Ghost Freakin' and Talking in?
Oh goodness.
And it's like,
Not quite.
no, well, that's how that's how you're supposed to say it. I mean, that's how it's spelled. But I didn't know how to spell correctly when I had the design done.
Do you want to admit that? I guess you already did a little
Yep,
bit.
yep, because the little, was that ampersand?
The apostrophe.
The apostrophe or whatever
Apostrophe?
should have been at the end of N instead of before N.
Ghost
So-
frickin' talking. Oh, whatever.
Yeah, so
I
it's
guess it
Ghost
works.
Freakin' in Talking in, but everybody knows it's Ghost Freakin' Talking. We don't even call it Freakin' in Talking in.
Oh my goodness! I never once thought of that.
No,
Never.
and you are miss. You know, everything's got to be perfect.
Well.
with wording, and words, and
and sometimes
you
I
never
still
picked
can't talk.
You never picked up on it.
No, I just figured that's how you guys did it, but no, I never.
Now you can't see it.
God,
Now you
you
can't
ruined
see
it
huh?
for me, huh?
Now you're like, I can't wear this shirt.
just gotta take it off now.
Hello.
I got my hoodie, but that's a ghost freaking talking hoodie.
Yeah, it's a
too,
Ghost
so-
Freaking Talking hoodie. Yep. Hold on, you got the hoodie as well. Oh, look at that. That's so awesome. So, yeah. So, if you guys want some awesome merch, go out and purchase it at our merch shop, at the Spread Shop. And also, if you guys out there in podcast land or on YouTube, if you have a story you want to share with us, you could always write it to us here at Ghost Freaking Talking. Where can they reach us?
At ghostft@yahoo.com.
Ghostft@yahoo.com is where you can write your awesome stories. And we do have an awesome story to read once I pull it up here. I feel a little, out of sync, because everything's moved on us compared to what we're used to.
Yeah.
But Shirley Hammond in the chat says that store is like going into Museum of Death. Had a reading there and was blown away with it. Everyone should at least visit once. Or visit more than once.
Yeah.
It's like the camera can't focus on it.
Yeah, I know. I think I messed it up once I
All right.
put
Maybe.
the sweatshirt up there.
Okay. Very cool.
Oh, we're good.
I was like, maybe the ghost is like right here. It's trying to focus on the ghost. But yeah, I was telling him a little earlier. We were here for a reading for my mom, and I poo-pooed on mediums like crazy. I do not believe in it. I just think they read you, and
Kind of yeah. No,
you
I
know,
feel you.
and or they reach. They're like, somebody here in a room of 25 recently had somebody pass away.
Yeah.
And 3 people hold up their hands, and it's like, oh, I knew it was going to be one of you guys.
Exactly. Yeah.
But my mom came in and sat down, and that guy just hit everything on my dad, just
Wow.
everything, and blew me away. Made me less of a skeptic. I still believe that there are people out there that know how to read faces and stuff like that.
yeah.
Have a good one.
Bye.
And yeah, that can read people like that, and that's how they make their living.
Right. Yeah.
And charge you $30
Exactly.
for 5 minutes.
Yep.
So it was really cool because we went a little bit over our time, and he wasn't like, oh, the spirit's leaving me for another $30. I'll give you another 10 minutes or something,
Oh goodness. Yeah.
But yeah, so I did ask Liz and Randy seeing if they could get us a medium or tarot reader, but they're all busy this weekend, so unfortunately we couldn't get one in the shop. I want to interview one, get like a live reading on one of these podcasts or something like that.
Okay.
And, do that. So I'm still hunting down someone. So hopefully we can get somebody in here. I can't tell. Is it your phone ringing? I'm like, I hear something, and no one's answering their phone. I don't know who's doing what, but but yeah, it is 1:00. We do have one more hour here before our break. That first hour kind of flew by.
Yeah.
So, yeah, flies by when you're having fun, right?
Sure does.
We're having fun down here at Wolf Hollow. I almost called it Ghost Hollow. In the chat, Shirley says, yes, I would like a tarot card reading. I think she
Tarot,
meant
yeah.
tarot.
We know. What
Well,
she
you're
meant.
not going to jump all over her for a spelling mistake, but now
It
you
was a
can't look at Ghost
mistake.
Freakin' Talking anymore?
I never said I couldn't look at it. You put those words into my mouth. I have no problem with it.
But yes, we are practicing our social distancing. We have our third interview mic is set across from us. So if you guys want to come down, share your story with us. We are very COVID safe, and my mask is falling off my face.
As you say
as I'm
that,
saying
yeah.
And
You're talking too much.
Shirley in the chat goes, "Hey, I'm old." Yeah, we know that. Very.
Hey.
She's my mom. I can say that. But I do need a drink here, and I'm kind of scared to open up my pop because I kicked it over. I didn't know it was under my chair.
Oh, well, how long ago did you kick it over?
Like half hour ago.
Oh,
maybe.
you're good. Yeah, you're good.
There we go.
Slow.
Oh,
No,
oh.
maybe it's those.
There we go.
Yeah, see, I don't do the dark sodas. They hurt my stomach.
There
They're
you
just
go.
too like syrupy. Oh,
No,
there we go.
Syrupy.
Yeah. He was making fun of me how I say syrup.
Syrup. Yep.
Syrup.
Syrup. Yeah, we were just talking about that last night, right?
Yep.
I say syrup, and you said syrup.
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 How do you guys say it?
Yeah. Yeah. Right to us at GhostFT at Yahoo. Do you put the emphasis on the sir or the seer? But yeah, we went off what, half hour about that last night.
No, it wasn't a half hour, but yeah, we talked about it.
But I LOL sear up or sear up. Yep, exactly. MJ, what is it? Sear or sir?
How do you say it, MJ?
You all are funny. No, that's what we try to bring. We try to bring the funny. We try to mix in the funny with the paranormal.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're still keeping an eye over here as well on the Lizzie Borden nothingness
Yep,
house.
super quiet.
Yeah, so I had to go back and check because they must have. I think they did a Ouija board thing last night, and I love Ouija boards. I like to collect the Ouija boards, but I still don't
I
think.
can't take sides.
Uh-oh.
Or rather, I shouldn't.
So it's syrup.
No, I guess I'm just the weird one who doesn't know how to say it.
Syrup. Yeah, like you're searing a steak. Syrup.
Syrup.
Syrup. But yeah, we do also have Martha here with us today. So all you fans of Martha is here. She got to get out of the house for a little bit.
Yep,
and
she went for a car ride.
Went for a car ride. So we do have Martha down here.
Yeah, and then there are a few other bones in this store here. So
Yeah.
maybe we could make
Introduce
the femur to Martha.
yeah, femur meets human skull. Human skull meet femur. But yeah, we're definitely having fun. Actually, the opposite, Nick. So I got to go Sears for my syrup. Really? Oh, so you guys are searing steaks for syrup.
Syrup.
Yeah, we just we had breakfast with some syrup.
Well, I didn't. I had lingonberries.
Oh, you had Legion?
Yes,
Is it
I think
Legion or
I-
Legion?
I say lingonberries, but I think I'm putting that extra N in there, so I don't know.
Oh, so now you can put an extra N in it. But
Yeah, I make up my own.
yeah, right. But yeah, like I said, we're gonna take a break at 2, and we will be back at 2:30. We'll probably talk if we don't have anyone coming in with some stories. We'll talk Black-Eyed Kids and some alien ties with that. Personal wise, I have not had anything happen at the house.
Yeah, not that. I mean, I've been there lately more often than usual, and I haven't had anything happen to me.
No,
pretty quiet.
because my divorce became official last month. I think it was like the 17th of July, and I think I lost the ghost in the divorce.
It's been pretty quiet.
I think my ex-wife stole my ghost. Because the kids came over with the story the other day saying that stuff was happening over there. Things were being lifted and tossed around, and
Oh.
I'm like, oh, I miss my ghost.
Oh, the ghost moved on.
Yeah, I'm like, thanks,
So-
ghost, for picking sides.
Oh, yeah, right? Jeez.
Yeah, god dang ghost.
Even ghosts aren't loyal.
I know, right? Well, for the longest time, I had thought it was tied to her anyway.
Okay.
But, I was more accepting of it than she was.
Yeah.
So I was like, gave it a home. I
Gave
gave it a
it a
nice place
home.
to, I put
gave you
a
place
roof
to
over its
see-
head.
stay.
I gave it a nice brand
do
new
me
house
like
to live in, right? Now you know what the ghost was trying to tell you. Yeah, it was trying to tell me to get my ex out of the house. Either there, the
goodness.
ghost didn't want me there, so it was trying to scare me off, which it didn't. It made me more interested into all this paranormal
And
stuff.
yeah, now here
Actually,
we are.
we wouldn't be here right now if it wasn't for that ghost. So
Things
please,
happen for a reason.
please come home, ghost. We actually did a ghost hunt here at Wolf Hollow here a few weeks ago.
We did.
I still have a little bit of video editing on that. But I do have a week off of work coming up, so I'll finish the video then. And maybe we'll do like a little thing here at the store. So have a good weekend, guys. They didn't have stories.
Apparently, everybody doesn't have a story to tell.
Everybody doesn't have a story to tell. Either that or we're just freaky.
We're too embarrassed,
Well,
or we're scary.
We're too scary.
I
They're
don't
like, I
think
don't want
we're-
to talk to that weird bald guy sitting over there.
Oh, goodness. Can't talk to the weird bald guy.
Can't talk to the weird bald guy.
Pretty weird.
But yeah, not too much happened here. Physically wise, we didn't see anything with our physical eyes. Too
With our
much.
physical eyes. It just sounded funny.
Well,
I
because
know what
then
you mean,
you
'cause
can see it
the
through camera
cameras,
and stuff
yeah.
like that. But we did get a couple of really cool EVPs. One that sounded like it came right around Trent's
Yep.
shoulder and went boo.
Yep.
And went boo. Yeah, so we have that one, and we had some really good stuff come across the eye obelisk along with the spirit box when I was in the dressing room over here.
Yep.
It didn't like it when I was in there.
No. And then I was in the bathroom that nobody else wanted to go in. 'cause It
Yep.
was super scary, apparently.
Right?
So I got locked in there for 20 minutes, was it maybe?
Yeah, you were in there for about 20 minutes or so, and then we had some spirit orbs.
We did.
Yeah, and I'm not a huge believer in the spirit orbs, because a lot of times it's got to do with dust or some people have come across with like cobwebs and stuff like that, and
Yeah.
it kind of looks like spirits coming across. But when they have their own trajectory,
Yeah.
and it shot right out of your head, and then kind of paused for a second and then went
No
down.
different. Yeah.
Yeah, so.
So,
So what's going on? We got Randy over here. Let me turn on that mic for you, Randy. Boom. How's it going, sir?
Going good.
good.
Yeah. Congratulations on a year of the store being open.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's great.
As you can see, Randy is rocking the Ghost Freakin' Talking T-shirt as well.
Sure
Look at
is.
that. Yeah. We sent him one of these, and I believe you guys also picked one up for the Here for Good
Yes.
cause as well.
Good.
Yeah.
I am actually wearing the Here for Good cause Rockford Art Deli T-shirt, and you are wearing the Spread shirt, or
Yeah.
Spread Shop shirt.
Yeah.
So we got both representations. Yeah, you guys for a year here, you guys are doing well, and you guys have revamped the shop a couple of times through the year, and
We try and keep it fresh.
yeah, very cool.
Keep the spirits riled up.
Yeah.
You guys had a very interesting weekend a couple weekends ago where you had a couple of tattoo artists that did tattoos right here in the shop.
Yeah.
How cool.
Yeah, that
you
was-
had a really good turnout for that.
Yeah.
I saw there was people lined up down
Yeah.
the block
Yeah.
almost.
So yeah, we did that for Rockford Day.
Very cool.
Yeah,
The 815 day.
Yeah.
The
Yep.
815 day.
And you guys were here until 11 o'clock that night?
Yeah.
Doing tattoos?
Wow. Long
That's
day.
crazy.
And we
And
wanted to make sure we got everybody on the list. so-
Yeah.
very cool.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah. I personally didn't see any because I was all amped. I was ready to get some ink
You
done.
were. Yeah, you were.
But I didn't see anything on their little sheet that kind of like drew me in. I almost got. They had like a little like group of bats. I was kind of
Yeah.
thinking of doing the bats because those were cool. But yeah,
Just wasn't feeling it.
yeah. Plus, I was getting a little hot outside, and it was like, oh,
Yeah. It was hot that week.
it was hot. Yeah.
It
So.
was.
Because I was also coming in, I was going to pick up a couple. You guys have a bunch of stickers now available.
Stickers, yeah.
Because I like to sticker up the back of my laptop,
Laptop there, yeah.
and so I came in last weekend and picked up those stickers. And so if you guys want some awesome stickers, they have really cool ones here in the shop. They have a really cool one that says skull one that says Wolf Hollow on it, and then they have like I Heart Dead Things. Is that what the yeah, the I Heart Dead Things, but instead of a heart like that, it's a human heart. So
Pretty
that's
cool.
really cool. I believe I have that one on my laptop. So yeah, so you guys still going strong, and even after the whole COVID shut down for a little bit, you guys bounced back pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you guys were still able to do like drive up, like someone could
We
order
did,
stuff,
Yeah, we
and
did curbside for a little bit.
yeah, and that did well for you guys.
It did.
Yeah. Very cool. At least it kept some money flowing through here for you
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah. Do you have anything that you want to show off or anything that's around here, or
Everything.
everything? Yeah. Yeah.
What's do you have like a couple favorites?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man, I couldn't tell you what my favorite.
I know
is.
I know
Yeah, yeah,
exactly. There's
exactly,
just
right?
so much cool stuff here. Like
I come through the shop and I'm like, oh man, this is freaking,
yeah, like
Yeah.
oh, I love
I
this,
want that.
this,
I want
yeah.
this. I want that. I want
If
this.
money was no object.
That's funny.
Yeah.
You know, I'm kind of a book person, so I think.
So yeah, you guys have a lot of really
There's
cool
the
books here.
library.
Yeah. Right.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, you know, I've never read any of the Lovecraft stuff, but I love the movies that are based on like the works of Lovecraft.
yeah.
So, you know, and I'm looking at the Lovecraft book, I'm like, if only I knew how to read, I would actually go up and read that
And
book.
It's not actually just one story. It's like several of his short stories.
Okay.
So, and then the one next to it, the Necro Nom 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 Nom,
Yeah.
Nom 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 nom.
is actually a cookbook based
Really?
on some of the recipes out
Oh.
of his books.
Oh,
I
that is
didn't
really
realize that.
cool.
So,
Very cool.
Nom, nom, that's so
Necro
funny.
Nom 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 nom. I just thought somebody had a stutter when they were Necronomicon. Didn't know how to spell Necronomicon, so that nom 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 nom.
well, it's an actual cookbook, and they've taken his recipes
Wow.
and kept like the names of them.
Yeah.
Oh, very cool.
Just
Nice.
made it so the normal person can
Could cook
can
it.
make it.
Yeah.
You know, in case
Very.
you can't get a penguin somewhere.
This one you can substitute a penguin for.
Yeah, I need to go down to the butcher. Hey, butcher, do you have a penguin by hand? Yes, we got fresh penguins in this morning. Do you have bleeding heart of a virgin? Yes, yes, I do.
Those are on sale.
Those are on sale this week because we got a fresh new shipment of bleeding hearts of virgins. But yeah, Randy is actually wearing one of these awesome masks as well. That's a newer design that I
It is
haven't
the
seen
newer
before.
design.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is-
There's a few new ones in there I
this
saw.
The tarot design, I believe, is what.
Oh, that's very cool looking. I do get a lot of compliments on this mask when I'm out. People are like, "Whoa, where'd you get that?" I'm like, "Yeah, you guys gotta go down to Wolf Hollow."
Yeah.
They're like, "Oh, it's really catchy and really cool looking."
Yeah. It sure
Yeah.
is.
So, have I told you guys the story of meeting one of the former owners of our house?
I don't think so.
No.
We, her name was Bert, and she was a little short lady. And I'm standing there at the fridge, looking for something to eat, of course.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
And I'm in the fridge, and I see out of the corner of my eye this little old lady. She just kind of floats by
Oh, wow.
and turns to go down the hallway. And I go holler at my wife, who's at the end of the hallway. I said, "Hey, did you?" And she said, "Smell the roses?" And I said,
Wow.
"No." I said, "Did you see the little old lady walk down the hallway?" And she said, "No, but she just had a big burst of
Roses, huh?
roses."
Wow.
Really?
Hit her. So, and come to find out later from one of our other neighbors that she loved roses. That was like her
Really?
favorite flower.
Oh, wow.
Very cool.
Wow.
Nice.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, right? Yeah, so, you got to see the apparition
Yeah.
and then followed up by
the smell.
Somebody
having the
else
smell
smelling
follow
it,
it.
yeah.
Yeah. That's very cool.
So,
Yeah. So you just kind of wonder when people see apparitions, you seen it, she didn't see it, whether that apparition allows you to see them
Or just certain people?
or just certain people have like that kind of like, I don't know.
Ability to see them?
I don't like using the third eye, but just kind of like the extra,
Yeah.
vision to where you can
Yeah.
see
Yeah.
that kind of stuff.
But Liz does have that. I mean, she sees things as often as I do, if not more. Mm-hmm. So it was kind of nice that we both got different experiences.
Yeah,
Right.
definitely.
Out of the same
Yeah.
The same thing, yeah.
experience. you
That's really cool.
That is.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say something. No, I forgot. Brain squeeze. Ghost is in my brain right now. But yeah. Do you guys see things often? I guess what I meant to say is that have you guys seen things since we did our ghost hunt here?
Actually, last night we did, yes.
Really?
I did not see it, but we've actually got a new back room now.
Okay.
We've expanded back there, and we're gonna have a little dedicated workshop.
Okay, cool.
And I was doing something, and Liz was on the other side of the wall, and I got goosebumps, and she says, "There was just a shadow over here," and he like walked through the wall and towards you, and it's like,
And then you get the goosebumps.
maybe that's why I had goosebumps.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Very cool.
Yeah, we've taken part of the showers in the back, so that may have been residual energy.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that
Somebody
could
going
be,
to take
yeah.
a shower from the pool.
Right.
So,
Very cool. Nice. Yeah, because I believe I was in here like the week afterwards and asking you because a lot of times when you go in and investigate a spot, it just fires them up, and
Yeah.
a lot of people say that they have a lot of activity after a group leaves or whatnot, and so and I believe at that time you said not too much had happened, so
yeah, we do have. I haven't seen it lately. We do have an orb that shows up. In that camera
right there,
once
yeah.
in a while, and I have not been able to explain it.
yeah. That's the one that kind of you saw when it set the alarms off.
No, this would be a different orb.
Okay.
But same camera, yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, they haven't been setting off until 3 o'clock in the morning.
No, you haven't had those
No.
calls.
Yeah.
Right. I've actually had, some of those calls because I used to be, because when I was working at the bank, I was like kind of first on call for, if an alarm went off at the middle of the night because I was in operations. And to get that call at like 2:30, 3
Yeah,
o'clock in the
sucks.
morning, it's like, oh man, alarm's going off. And you got to go walk around and it's like, there's nothing here. It's like, what sent this off? So,
Yeah.
yeah. And most of the time it was like somebody had birthday balloons brought in and the balloons would
balloon
like set off
floats
the.
across.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
like,
goodness.
jeez.
Thanks for getting me out of bed.
Right,
Happy
exactly.
birthday. I'm going to pop all your
Yeah, we're
balloons.
gonna pop all the balloons on there. But yeah, we appreciate you guys having us back here
Yeah, we're glad you
for
could make it.
for a second run at this, and like I said, we got a little side action here of the Lizzie Borden house, which looks like they're just eating and walking through the house right now.
Yeah, I don't know what's not much of anything's
Yeah, I
going
have-
on,
Cameras
but
working now?
Yeah, they got a few cameras up. I think they got 3 out of the 6 going right now. So, but the little bit that I've kept an eye in here, I have not seen anything. And when I was scrolling through the chat this morning, nobody's seen anything as well in there. So, I would think with as much stuff as bad that happened there, that there probably would have been a little bit more activity than. But then again, who's to say that it isn't the spirits messing with the
Yeah.
cameras and stuff there?
true.
Or
But it's not like on-demand ghosts either,
yeah, exactly. And when I was in the chat yesterday with, there were some other people in the chat, and I made a comment. I'm like, I just don't get a feeling when looking at these cameras like I did at the Conjuring cameras, because when you were watching it, you're like, you got a feeling that there was something there.
Yeah.
The whole time, you just felt like something was watching back at you. When I'm looking at the cameras for the Lizzie Borden house, I don't feel that. And I made that comment in there. I'm like, I don't get that feeling that there's something there. And the lady's like, oh yeah, we're gonna get some stuff to see if we can't fire up the ghost and stuff like that later tonight. I'm like, I don't like the fact that you're gonna go in and prod and
Try
poke at
extra
these
harder,
things,
yeah.
to try to make them dance on cue.
Yeah.
I'm like, you have to respect them enough to let them do their thing,
Yeah.
and not make them. You're not going to go in there and
sideshow.
like a Zach Baggins back in the the earlier days where he just
Yeah.
goes in and antagonizes things. And I think that's why he's got more issues now than anything.
Could
All
be.
these things that got tied to him along the way, but.
Oh, goodness.
But yeah, I'm like, and I wrote to this lady in the chat. I'm like, well, I don't think you guys should be doing that for one thing. I'm like, I do understand ghosts aren't, at your beck and call. I get it. You're trying to sell a show here, but you guys also have to pay respects to these people because
Yeah.
they were,
Yeah.
There were people at one point.
they were freaking murdered, in their
Yeah.
own house.
Yeah.
You
Crazy.
just can't go and
Yeah.
go in and
Now,
disturb
have there
them like
been
that.
any EVPs or anything picked up by their sound equipment? Or?
I haven't seen anything. I haven't been because there's a Facebook group that someone catches something and they'll bring it and show it on the Facebook group. I haven't been on there this morning, so I don't know if anyone actually got anything.
'Cause I know a lot of the reports from that house are like noises.
Yeah,
So noises and disembodied voices.
yeah.
Well, hello.
There's.
How are you?
Hello.
Hey, how's it
Mrs.
going?
Bullfollow?
Hey there, how's it going?
Good. Are we on camera?
Yeah, you're on camera right here.
Yeah. Oh, I was on camera taking pictures earlier. I'm like,
Oh,
like this,
yeah. You're.
on the screen.
Oh, yeah. You're there. Yeah, so we got this camera going, so you both are actually on it right now. So I don't know if it's gonna pick you up in the microphone. You won't.
I will project.
All right, project
Okay.
your voice a little bit. Oh, it must have got cold enough in here. Got a little chilly for you, huh?
Yeah, you're sitting right in front of it.
Yeah. I will say when we were here for the hunt that night, they had some cold air. I was like, I can't tell if I'm getting
Yeah.
goosebumps from a spirit or it's the AC.
Yeah, and everything here just kind of like holds that in.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, definitely. And I like this setup. I like kind of having us right here, and then we'll have people come in right here. And
yeah.
Yeah.
That's,
so
that's a good.
we're practicing our social distancing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Even though I do miss the ambiance of the tent a little bit.
Yeah.
Because that was like you were at like a bazaar or something.
Right.
Please come in and talk to me.
Now, when we do the tarot readings on the second Saturday of every month, these curtains, they actually drop.
Okay.
And then that whole front of the
Oh.
pergola has shears.
Yeah, you got
okay, so
you
you
got
can-
thing that
So,
comes across
you're
there.
still closed in.
Yeah.
Oh,
like you
very
were
cool.
in the tent.
Yeah.
So,
Nice.
Yeah. A little more.
Yeah, people probably like that feel of,
Being enclosed a little
Enclosed,
bit,
yeah.
Yeah.
and not having everybody else, like,
in their business.
in their
really.
business. Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So on your tarot weekends and all that, you guys have pretty good showing for that, or
Yeah,
do.
it usually books full ahead of time.
Yeah.
Really?
That's great.
You have to message us. And
yeah,
reserve a slot.
because my mom's actually in the chat on YouTube, and she goes, I want to go in for a tarot reading.
Yeah.
Yeah, she hasn't come in for one of those yet.
Not the tarot reading. She came in for the medium.
Yeah.
Which actually blew me away when he read her, and you got my dad on big time. Made me less of a skeptic for mediums, but that's why I asked you guys, if you guys could have got me a medium or a tarot reader in here
we
to
tried,
interview.
We just had plans going on. And
So
Yeah.
next time you come in, we'll make sure we have somebody lined up for you.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Because I just want to sit down and talk to them, because
Yeah.
I've talked a lot of shit about them, and I would like for them to have their own voice.
Down and
Yeah,
talk shit about you.
but yeah, it was cool. Right as soon as you guys opened, I forget what her name. I'm horrible with names. She came in and left a cool little story with us, and
Lady from the Paranormal.
Linda.
Linda.
Yeah.
Okay,
Today.
Linda.
Talking
Yeah.
today. Yeah, I was
Today.
thinking a year ago today, but
Oh, no.
I can't remember if I
Are you talking about the ladies?
Yeah, the lady,
Today?
the lady that was just in here today
Yeah,
with the
right,
story.
Linda. Yeah.
Linda.
Oh, yeah.
Remember she gave you her card?
Oh, okay.
Linda.
Yeah, she gave me a card, I guess. See, I can't process myself without you. Yeah,
Do without it.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
exactly.
were leaving the house. She's like, "Do you have your wallet?" I'm like, "No, I don't. Thank you for letting me."
Yeah.
Oh, and my mom just chimed in here in the chat. She goes, "Yes, I do." Yeah. So yeah, we do have people out here on YouTube actually watching us right now live. So thanks,
Nice.
guys out there in YouTube land.
Nice.
I should tell my sister to grab my mom up, bring her out here. Come here, mom, and tell your story of the black cat. Come on, you haven't told because my mom was supposed to be writing me a story of her instance of the black cat that we used to have that would rub up against her leg after it passed away, and she would see a black shadow around her feet, and because the cat's name was Shadow.
Shadow. Okay.
So she had a black shadow, that caressed her feet when she was at home. So
Oh wow.
yeah,
We've had that experience with the one cat that we had.
With a pet.
passed,
No, yeah?
Past, yeah.
Big boy. He was a little red ginger kitty. He was my cat, and for several years, and then we started dating, and Big Boy was the only one that liked Randy.
no, yeah,
Yeah. All my other dates are like he was just like no,
no.
no,
Oh.
no. Wouldn't let him pick him up, touch him, nothing. But
Really?
yeah, he did the burrito.
Yeah, I wrapped him up in a blanket one day.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
How cute.
Claustrophobic.
Oh.
I'm like, I can't even do that. How did you do that?
Oh wow.
Yeah. So I knew he was the one.
Oh, very cool. Ah.
And we were getting married in a friend's backyard,
Mhm.
and we had to put Big Boy down 3 weeks before the wedding.
Aw.
And I was just, I mean,
Oh,
they're
yeah.
with you.
Yeah.
They're your everything.
Yeah,
He was
I
kind of
get
like
it.
the man of the house. And while I was single, and hi, can I have your skull when you're done with it? Your T-shirt.
Must have had somebody walk in over here
Yeah.
All right.
with a smile and a t-shirt.
We're
Yeah.
talking with Ghost Freakn.
Hey, hey there. How's it going?
Hi. How are you?
We are live right now on YouTube
Yes.
doing a podcast.
Yes.
Do you have any experiences with the paranormal?
I did, but I think I told you my story last year.
Oh, there you go. Well,
Oh,
I
okay.
apologize for not remembering. I'm horrible with faces and names. So. Exactly.
Did you get a revisit?
Oh no, we've moved out of that apartment.
Oh,
Ah.
that's a good thing.
Yeah, that it wasn't particularly safe.
Yeah,
Yeah, as long as they
okay.
stay at the apartment.
Yeah, exactly.
Glad you got out.
All right. So in the live chat here, my mom says it wasn't a shadow; it was a real cat. Yeah. So she was actually seeing a full apparition of the cat,
Oh,
more than just a shadow.
Yeah, yeah, and that's what we saw. I was sitting in the bathroom one day,
Yeah.
just after a shower, sitting on the side of the tub, drying off, and I just, you get lost in your grief sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
just sobbing, and I look up, and big boy, as he had always done before, just came walking through the doorway, and like you could clearly see his red striping and everything.
Oh wow.
I could see his face.
Mm-hmm.
I could see
Wow.
probably to the middle of his body, and the more he walked towards me, the more transparent he became.
Oh wow.
Because then I realized
Aw.
he was there, and
Very cool.
he's been with us ever since, and he's been gone for 9 years.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, I can still hear him purring.
Oh wow.
He'll come up between
Aw.
us. He'll touch our legs. So they never
Aw.
know.
Very cool.
That's cool.
That's, yeah, they're always here with you.
Yeah.
That's always a good feeling to have too.
Yeah. And I think our cat now, Gabby, I think she plays with him.
Really?
Acknowledges
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, I mean, animals
Wow.
get the zoomies.
Yeah. Yeah.
for
Exactly.
bedtime, but
Yeah.
She's always like looking at something and like running and rolling and
Oh, very cool.
I'm
So
thinking
yeah,
it's-
she's playing with something anyway.
Very cool.
yeah. But we do have the original owners and the builder of our house.
Mm-hmm.
They're still present.
Nice.
We've had a couple experiences with them.
I told him.
Yeah. He was telling me about the rose smell and.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was crazy. That was crazy. I'm looking at him and he's looking at me. He's like, "Did you?" And he's like, "Did you?" And I'm like, "Yeah."
Wow.
He's like, "Yeah." So,
Very cool.
and he often will smell smoke down in the basement. If he's doing laundry down there. Or working on the
Nice.
workshop,
Because
whatever.
they were both big smokers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we don't smoke, so
Right.
And
Wow.
they've been gone. Well, they've been out of the house
a good 30,
close to 40 years now. So
Yeah.
Oh
I
wow.
don't think the cigarette smoke hangs around 40 years. But
Yeah. No. Well, I do know because watching like these ghost hunter shows and stuff like that, they do say that cigarette smoke. How some people smell like cigars or something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
It soaks into the wood at some point or another, and like if it's like a moist day,
Yeah.
it'll release the smell of the cigarettes and stuff out of it. So a lot of people kind of debunk that kind of stuff because
Right.
of that kind of aspect of
Yeah.
it. But if you're like in a basement, you're gonna. I don't know. I don't know one way or the other on it.
It's just
But
the weirdest
it-
time.
yeah.
Too. You're
Yeah.
and it's never in the same spot.
No.
Yeah. Very cool. Yeah, we have Trent is in the chat. Hey, what's
Hey.
going on, Trent?
Hi there.
Boo. Yeah.
Got the crew here.
He goes, oh hi. He goes, love the pink hoodie. Where did you get it?
Rocking the pink hoodie. Got this online at your the spread shirt.
The spread shop. Yeah.
Spread shop.
Yeah. Spread shop. The Brickhead family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Find the link in the description below.
Yeah, link below. Super
Yeah.
comfortable.
Yeah.
Very nice quality. So, and it's starting to get a little chilly sometimes at night. So it's perfect for this
Nice.
time of year coming up.
Nice. I'm actually. It's in my cart right now. It's a zip up.
Oh, the
hoodie.
zip up. Yep, I'd like a
And
zip up too,
it's gonna
actually.
have the Ghost Freakin' Talking logo on the back, and then
Sweet.
I'm gonna have Nick put it on the
Okay,
chest area.
Cool.
Yeah,
So you never forget your name.
so I won't forget my name.
Nice.
My name is.
Yeah.
That way it prevents Trent from taking my hoodie.
There you go. Good thinking.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah. Right. Yeah. So.
Yeah, because I do see him wear your hoodie a lot.
Yep. Exactly. So.
Yeah, gotta
yeah.
personalize it.
I gotta personalize it. So
It looks like it's a nice quality too. Like it's a heavier weight.
It is, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, definitely nice quality. So
he in the
I
chat.
still want my crew jacket.
He wants his crew jacket.
How are you doing? you guys coming to share your spooky?
Hi.
Hey.
They're like, what?
Yeah.
Like, what?
We're live right now on YouTube, recording a podcast. If you guys have ever had any kind of paranormal experiences, you're more than welcome to come in here and tell us your spooky story, or even if it's something that you couldn't explain.
I got my daughters.
Yeah. So just come right up to the microphone and.
And what's your name?
My name's Candace.
Hi, Candace. I'm Vanessa.
Nice to meet
I'm
you.
Nick.
Nice to meet you.
And we are Ghost Freakn Talking.
Yeah.
You can find us anywhere you got podcasts, or we are also on YouTube. So,
Yeah.
so go ahead and tell us your story.
So my daughter, she was about 10 at the time, woke up in the night, went downstairs to go get something to drink. And when she got downstairs, she saw what she said was a white figure with blood coming out of its eyes, mouth, nose, ears.
Oh my gosh.
And she said she turned around and ran up the stairs to go to her baby sister's room to protect her, and slammed the door, and it chased her up the stairs. And she said that the name of it that she told her was Annabelle.
Annabelle?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And she said she saw it a couple times. So
Really?
freaked her out.
Wow.
Oh, that's creepy.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. They call, usually it's the Bloody Bones Man, as where he's kind of more of like a skeleton shape, but he's got the blood dripping out of his eyes and mouth and stuff like that.
Yeah, she said she was all in white and blood coming out of everything, and chased her up the stairs.
Really?
And it happened to her a couple times.
How scary for a 10-year-old,
Yeah.
to see that.
She was petrified, and
Yeah.
not long after we moved from there. So
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because they do say that kids are more open to the idea of the paranormal.
Yeah.
Because they haven't been desensitized from the world
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So
Wow.
plus, I believe that they said there was some kind of medical thing where, because your skull doesn't fill in all the way,
Right.
through certain years or whatever, and that one spot is open that helps kids see.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
They say that soft
the
spot.
paranormal. Yeah, so
It's like an antenna for
yeah,
the paranormal.
exactly. So
Well, that's cool. Have you experienced anything yourself?
there's things that I can't explain. That
Yeah.
yeah. See, well, in the end,
Yeah.
when you can't explain it, it doesn't have to be a ghost per se for it to be paranormal. Just anything you can't explain. That's the definition of what paranormal is.
Yeah.
So, when we come around here and do interviews like this with people, and a lot of people are like, oh, I don't believe in it. But there was this one time I was at this one place and I couldn't figure this thing out. I'm like,
I believe in it.
oh, definitely.
Wholeheartedly.
Very
So-
cool.
Yeah.
Very
well,
cool.
yeah, you're in the right spot, too.
Oh,
so-
definitely. You're in the right
Have
shop.
you guys
to
been
do
here
it.
before?
Yes.
Okay.
Nice.
Cool. Well, enjoy, and thank you for sharing your story.
Thank you.
Yeah, and you
Guys
guys
have
can
a
also
good day.
sign up right here. If you put your name down, we're doing a drawing. We're going to be giving away a T-shirt or a coffee cup, your choice. So,
Okay.
all right. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Appreciate it. All right, so we got our second awesome story for today.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so tell me, if you were down in the kitchen, just getting something to eat, and you kind of looked over, and there's somebody in white, bleeding all over the place.
I'd be a little. Yeah, I don't know what I would do. I don't know if I'd just stop in my tracks, just because you're just so shocked at what you're seeing.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know. Or if, I don't know, would you try to approach it?
I think I'm more open to the fact that I'd be like, I would try to approach
What are
it.
you?
But then again, the natural response for a human would
Right.
be to run, right?
Yeah, it's the fight or
And,
flight.
fight or flight, yeah.
Yeah.
I do know that, like I was telling you with the Bloody Bones Man.
Mm-hmm.
Get her, Ray. Yep, get her. But the Bloody Bones Man, a lot of times that's the sleep paralysis is when the Bloody Bones Man.
that's
So
when-
when she said she was downstairs, it can't really be the Bloody Bones
right,
Man
if
type
she's not
stuff.
sleeping, yeah.
Because the Bloody Bones Man is the guy that is between the world of sleep and awake, and that's where they see a lot. He's usually wearing a top hat, but he's kind of scully looking, kind of Skeletor, with the blood, and his hands are kind of like skin hanging from his fingers and
Ew.
dripping and blood and stuff like that. But yeah, I've never had the experience of the bloody bones, man.
Yeah, I can't say I have either.
I've had the sleep paralysis a couple of times
Oh, really?
where I've laid there and I feel like I'm fully asleep, but my eyes are open, and
Okay.
I've witnessed stuff walk into the bedroom, because you know how the bedroom's set up and it's got like that little like hallway area right
Yeah.
there. I've actually physically seen like a tall man walk through that doorway
Wow.
while I was in that paralysis type state,
Wow.
and it was enough to shake me enough to think that somebody was in the house.
Wow.
And
Crazy.
yeah, so I've definitely had that experience before, and it's
Yeah,
not
Not fun.
no.
No, sleep paralysis does not sound fun.
No, not at all.
Because,
Yeah.
just not being able to control anything,
Right?
you know?
Yeah. So we are about 20 minutes from our first break. We got a story from Trent in the chat. It says, last night at Grandma's house, the Insidious movie, I basically did that. I was so scared.
So what's the Insidious?
Insidious was. Are you talking about Insidious? Is Insidious the one where you? All right, Insidious is the one where you go to sleep and then you sleepwalk. Not your spirit sleepwalks
Okay.
into like another realm.
Okay.
What they call like the outer body experience type thing when you're sleeping. And basically a kid went in. Yeah.
Gotcha. Like out of body experience.
Yeah.
Then.
Yeah. Exactly. Definitely.
I'll have to check it out. Yeah. I haven't seen
Well,
it.
they get kind of wonky in the sequels, but the first one is really good.
Yeah. You gotta see the first one at least.
Yeah, definitely. Well, it looks like we might be having some streaming issues. Yeah, we went red, so hopefully we didn't break up too bad. I'm trying to bring the full video up. Looks like we might have froze a little bit. Let us know if we are back. I don't know. So hopefully it's not too bad. All right, looks like we're back to green.
All right.
You lagging? Yep, I
lagging.
figured we were lagging. I seen it go red on the OBS side. So
It says we're better now. We are back up and running.
awesome, very cool. But yeah, the Insidious movie was really good because the kid went into like a coma, and the reason why he was stuck in a coma is because his spirit went off and got lost. So his spirit wasn't able to get back into his body.
I see.
And like the spirit, like the dream world had this like really weird looking red devil guy. He kind of looked like you're not a Star Wars person, neither am I. But the red guy with the little horns
Yeah,
on
I
his
know what
head.
you're talking about, yeah.
You know him.
Yep.
It kind of looks like that.
Interesting.
Yeah. And evidently, it was a gene that was passed on through the family. So the dad had it, and the mom had it. So the dad ended up having to go into that dream state to go and retrieve his son.
And save the day.
Yeah. Darth Maul, not Death Maul. There, Trent.
Looked like Death
You look like Death Maul.
Death
male.
male.
You can't. Trent can't spell. That's all good.
We gotcha.
But yeah, originally Trent was supposed to be here with us, but
Yep.
he had prior
Our
obligations.
obligations. So we brought Martha instead.
Yeah. We brought because in the end, Trent is just crew anyway. Maybe if crew was here, I wouldn't have had a delay in setup. But we got more people walking into the shop.
Hey there.
Guys, how are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Doing all right. You guys ever have a paranormal experience before?
No.
No? All right. I'll leave you alone then. No, I've had that mic open. All right, so there we go. Yeah, he goes, I'm just crew.
I'm just crew.
But we got about 15 minutes, and then we'll take our half-hour break here. How have you enjoyed your Wolf Hollow podcast day?
Yeah, it's been nice. Like talking
Nice.
to the people coming in and
Yeah,
hearing their
definitely.
stories. So
Definitely, and you guys, I think it's really cool when you're watching people shop behind us. It's like we're really somewhere.
we're on scene.
We're on scene.
Yeah.
They're lying. They have had one. I'm calling it.
They just don't want to talk to us.
Yeah, because everyone has a story to tell.
You know, even before, I never really had any experiences before, like,
No?
yeah, really meeting you and being in your haunted house.
No?
Yeah, not me personally. So I guess I didn't have a story to tell.
Yeah, but now you do.
I have a few now.
Yeah. Yeah, I still swear there was a little kid that was charging at me that one night.
Yeah, there was definitely something, but it's hard to say what it was because I didn't see it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. I definitely had that dad reaction of getting hit in the nuts.
yeah, like
Because it was charging right at me at that level. I was like, no, stop. and then I'm like, did you see that? And you're like, something happened. I can't
But
put,
yeah,
you
I
know,
didn't see it exactly.
see it exactly.
Like head on.
Exactly. Yeah. So let's check back in the Lizzie Borden house. And
it looks the same.
It looks the same.
Nobody's there.
It looked like Susan Slaughter was actually eating something in front of the camera earlier and talking to the camera. So I don't know if she was saying anything there.
Yeah, I'm not too sure.
But then again, did I pause that? Oh, I wasn't live. So that's why
we've been looking at a
we've been
pause
looking at a paused
screenshot the whole time.
screenshot on the Lizzie Borden house. Oh, they're
That's a
going over.
hatchet.
Yeah, they're going over the evidence, the hatchet head, or that's the axe head, hatchet head. I don't know.
I don't know. We're not listening to
No,
it, so we don't really know
exactly.
what they're
Yep.
doing here.
Yep. So there we go. Oh, now I can't scroll down to get to the camera. All right. So if you guys, Bill's
Dude's
sleeping on the
taking a
couch.
nap on the couch.
That's the second person I've seen take a nap on the couch. Susan was taking a nap on the couch yesterday as well
I wonder
there.
if it's a really comfy couch. It looks like it's velvet.
But okay, do you want to be in that same exact spot where somebody got their head bludgeoned in?
I'm sure it's not the exact same spot, and it's definitely not the exact same couch.
It's not the same couch, but at that same, if you look at the pictures, that's the same exact spot. Same way that the dad was
Do
laying.
you think that it would happen twice in the same spot? What are the chances of it happening exactly the same in the same spot?
What, like lightning striking twice in the same spot?
Sure. Fair.
Someone listening over at the Lizzie Borden house, bludgeon Bill in the head with the axe. Just so we can say it happened twice.
Oh, goodness.
Was it Trent in the chat says, OMG, I held Grandpa's Filt Wick gun and it feels like it has energy on that. Well, yeah. Energy dispersing out of a gun to begin with is going to be marked on that gun at all times. Whether there's something like a spirit tied to it or nothing, I don't know. Yeah, but yeah. So hopefully nobody kills Bill.
I'm sure he'll have a fine nap.
All right, spirit of the Lizzie Borden house. Pick up that
Go
Ouija board.
scare Bill.
Yeah, pick up that Ouija board and hit Bill over the head with it.
This is what I think your Ouija board. That's so funny.
Yeah, so I was planning on doing daily wrap-ups of the Lizzie Borden house, but there wasn't really much.
There's not much to wrap up.
There wasn't much to wrap up last night, so I kind of skipped it, and we did talked about it a little bit today. I won't do a wrap up tonight because we have things we have to do tonight, but maybe we'll look back in at it again tomorrow because it goes through Monday.
Okay.
So maybe we'll do a little wrap up because, like I said, it just nothing holds me to the Lizzie Borden house.
Yeah.
Like it did the
It's
Conjuring.
different. Yeah, you don't like the people.
Yeah.
You're not invested.
I'm
in
not
them.
invested in it, and it, like I said, it definitely had more of a family, more an inviting feel to the Conjuring house than the Borden house does.
Yeah.
But I would love to host one of these shows like that, though. Just to be able to,
yeah, that'd be
go
cool.
in and because I can do it. I can do as good as Susan.
Oh, of course you can. Like, come on.
I felt sorry for her a little bit yesterday too because every time she tried to butt in and try to talk and but Jay kept cutting her off
Oh.
and started talking over her. It's like, oh dang! And it ended up being that Jay couldn't hear her, so he just would just
say
basically hear dead air. So he ended up started talking. So he ended up
Gotcha.
talking over, and people in the chat were bitching so much. They're like, let her talk. She's sitting here talking.
Oh.
And you guys are cutting her off all the time. Yeah. So, whew.
Getting hungry?
I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Can't breathe,
I can't
yeah,
breathe a little
yeah.
bit. So it'd be nice to get out and remove this
well,
mess.
it's about that time, so
Yeah, it was about that time. What are we thinking for lunch here?
I don't know. We'll have to see. But
I don't want Taco Bell. Taco Bell killed me yesterday, and that's across the street. Otherwise, you got Subway there. I don't know if you're.
yeah, we'll figure something out here.
There you go. Yeah, I don't know. Something's over here. So we'll get about 8 minutes left here. So if you guys can, make sure to come out for our second session here at Wolf Hollow. It will be taking at 2 o'clock or 2:30 to 4.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
we are down here having fun. We do have Martha down here, so you guys can come and have a photo op with Martha if you guys are interested.
Yeah, Martha's famous.
Martha's famous. Yep. One of the most famous internet skulls out there. So the people out in YouTube land love the Martha,
They do.
and they request her all the time.
Yep.
Thank you guys. Have a good
Thank
day.
you.
Have a good weekend. All right. So thank them for coming in and sharing their story. Oh, look how good Martha looks on screen. I just seen her pop up.
Yep.
We're actually looking pretty good on screen right now. We got good lighting in here.
Looking good.
Looking sharp.
Looking fly.
All right. So then, while on our break, I'll bring up the story of the black-eyed kids. So I'll have that ready for round two. Round two. Round two. Yeah. Is that like ghost freaking and talking and do? You're like, I can't wear this stuff anymore. It doesn't make sense.
No, it does make sense. It totally makes sense.
Yeah, because Kevin Hinkle, he's the one that brought it up to me. He goes, you do know that says ghost freaking and talking in, right?
Kevin, come on. He's messing with ya. Oh, goodness.
He goes, I seen when you got the design. He goes, I wasn't going to say anything.
Oh, that's even worse, dude.
Yeah.
Kevin.
Yeah, so we love Kevin.
Just-
If you guys don't know Kevin, check him out. He is on a couple of our investigation videos. I believe he is on the investigation of the
street.
Redmont Hotel,
Yep.
and then he was the Clinton Road
Yeah, Clinton Road.
in
that's what it
Jersey.
was. Yeah.
So if you guys want to go check out those videos, those are fun and spooky videos right here on the YouTube. So if you guys are listening via podcast, make sure to go and check out our YouTube as well, because we post awesome hunt videos out there. And within the next week or so, should be posting up the hunt of Wolf Hollow, where we're at right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just sitting here. I don't feel anything.
Yeah, I don't either.
I don't know if it's just because whatever's here is used to me coming in now.
It's that guy again.
Yeah, they're like, oh man, it's that guy that pretends to be a ghost hunter and stuff like that. So.
He's pretending.
Oh man, my glasses just totally fogged up by the
Yeah, I know. Mine keep fogging up occasionally.
Yeah,
There's
so.
just these masks. I'm over it.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely over it.
Yeah,
I have to go get a cool one though. I feel like a surgeon.
Oh, you feel like a surgeon on there?
I do.
Yeah, you gotta go get one of the cool ones that are over here.
Mm-hmm.
You can pick one out. I'll get it for you. I'll splurge.
So generous of you.
Yeah, I'll splurge for my woman. So you go and pick yourself something nice, lady. Pick yours up nice.
So spoiled.
Oh, that's what I felt like when I took it to Taco Bell last night. It's like, yes, honey, I am so classy taking you out to Taco Bell.
Oh, I told you I don't need anything fancy.
But then again, Taco Bell was like voted best Mexican restaurant of Rockford. You know, they do the what rocks in
Is
Rockford.
it considered Mexican?
Yeah. I don't know.
It's very Americanized. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
but yeah, it actually won. Like,
wow, that's ridiculous.
yeah, it was. Yeah, it was definitely voted what rocks in Rockford was the best Mexican restaurant. Was Taco Bell.
Wow, that's ridiculous. People of Rockford,
so I guess I did take you to a classy establishment.
Yeah, you
then.
did. So Jiggle says, I wanted to get a cool ring or necklace when I was there. So maybe tomorrow you can take me. I just wanted to see.
Ah, very cool. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, definitely. I got you a really cool necklace from here.
Yes, you did. And it's at home. I should have wore it, but it is at home. And I do need to fix the little clasp on it.
The clasp broken.
Yeah,
on it?
it's a little loose, and I don't want to lose it. So
very
'cause it
cool.
is super cool.
Yeah, it's 2 skull hands in a heart.
Yes, it is.
Oh, Bill.
Looks like they're talking about the Ouija board here on.
Looks like Bill has the Ouija board up. Did you get hit by that Ouija board, Bill?
Got picked up off the table and it got thrown at me.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and check out the footage on that to see if they actually did the. That's a pretty cool looking Ouija board, though.
It is. It looks, old. Maybe
Oh, it's got
I
a
don't
broken.
the broken, or is it just dirty?
Yeah, it's probably just
Maybe
dirty.
it's dirty.
Yeah, looked like a dirty broken
Yeah, it looked like
planchette.
there was a broken piece.
Yeah,
The
that's-
rules on the
That
back.
is a really cool
Directions.
Directions for
Funny.
using your Ouija board.
That's so crazy.
Very
I'm
cool.
trying to look at the date on there. I didn't see it.
No, I can't see it either.
Manufacturer.
Wait,
inventor
is there Papa
names.
John? No, Papa John did not make it for the Lizzie Borden house, unfortunately. Just Bill, the tech guy. He's the only one from the Conjuring house that made it to the Lizzie Borden house. So yeah, I want that board.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
See, I want to find a legit board like that. That is really cool. I want that. That's a cool looking display piece. If I had it,
Looks like
definitely.
we got another minute here or so.
All right, guys. So we're gonna wrap up for the first edition of Live at Wolf Hollow. If you guys can, make sure to subscribe wherever you're listening to us via podcast. Also, make sure to subscribe here on YouTube as well, as we will give you some awesome, what do we want to call it, content that you can't get via podcast. Plus, you get to see our sexy faces
Woohoo!
when we expose them like this in the
watch
COVID season.
out.
Oh, look out, breaking the law. Pritzker's going to come here and shut us down. But yeah, make sure to follow us, guys, on Instagram and Facebook as well. We post a lot of fun pics on there, so you guys can do that. Make sure to, if you have a scary story, make sure to write it to
GhostFT@yahoo.com.
GhostFT@yahoo.com. Make sure to write your story, and we will read it live here on the podcast. All right, guys, I'm Nick.
And I'm Nessie.
And as always,
Everybody has a story to tell.
everyone does have a story to tell. And stay spooky. All right, guys, we'll see you
Bye,
round
guys.
2 here.